think about connection, I'm thinking of myself as an actor right now. Yeah, the best performances were always truly connected.
Mm-hmm.
Not trying to hit a home run, not trying to get base, not
Yeah.
trying to, not trying to do any of that. Just connection.
I guess that my question, the follow-up question then is if you feel, there are some days where I feel more guarded than others.
Of course.
So on the days where I feel more guarded, just do the work, do the practice, and whatever happens, happens? Or is that just sort of luck of the day that the person gets me, or is there things that I can do to make it more consistent for my client, student?
I there is a difference between a professional
Yeah.
and an amateur.
Yeah.
And the professional in anything, an actor, as opposed to an amateur. An amateur not is a negative term, this is not professional. The professional person would simply rise to the occasion. And when you've got a difficult person, coming to see you, that's what you explore who you are at that moment. And I mean, that's what I think you do. You don't try to be anything. And when I was talking to Ari, you can stylize, the positions that you get into for the elegant work. But there's a difference between stylize and connection. You can watch two ice skaters skating together, and you can see their stylization, but it's the connection that makes it really work. And you connect by listening, really listening to what they're saying. And there's a desire to communicate. There's always a desire to communicate as best you can what you believe in and what you teach. And it'll come out different every day. When I talked about the little girl that comes in with the mother, and the mother says the husband's going to divorce me, and we're telling the girls tonight. Remember that story? Yeah. And they're from India, so, little girls aren't treated well at all in India. Women are. And so nobody knows what happened to them, and she's acting out. And so I have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the little girl on the table, I'm going to do what I always do. But I ask her what she's experiencing, and then she gives me the cue. I feel the happiness inside. Oh, great, that's it. It's done. All I have to do is tell her that I didn't give it to her, but she's always had it. It's in there forever, and people will tell her. Sometimes people will say things to you, and you think you don't have it, but it's always there. And that was a lesson. Now the Allegheny community wouldn't say that's a lesson. You're not telling her how to use herself more effectively to be able to fend off what her father's going to tell her tonight. No. You take the cue off of them. So, I understand your question, but and some days you'll do things you never thought you could ever do.
Yeah.
And you did them. So it must be that you can do them. And you I think I grew as I discovered. I used to make one discovery after another. Where to put my hands, because nobody ever showed me where to put my hands. Nobody. The table work.
I'm still marinating, and just the experience with Christian yesterday was very strong for me and very meaningful, very valuable to me. because that we've talked about intention before, but the way that you said it, for some reason, just yesterday just struck me, and like I heard it differently, and it really affected my work with Roger today when you said, and also it reminded me when you said, you know, ask the student to think of something that is unresolved in their life as you work with them, and then see if they're thinking differently about it. Not if it's resolved, see if they're thinking differently about it. That was really positive feedback and a good reminder for me. And then in concert with what Christian taught me yesterday about setting the intention, and that's actually a really wonderful way to know how to set an intention, because if I use what that person told me, and I'll be able to expand upon that as I continue to practice it, but it's just that's the thing that I want to keep practicing now, is setting that intention and practicing that, like asking, what's your unresolved thing? And
Well, we're gonna do it now. We need activities. I mean, there's always the activity of giving a lesson. But you don't, give lessons all day long unless you're teaching all day long. But if you're living your life all day long, doing the things you love to do and don't like to do, so somebody give us an activity.
I always have a million, but I'm gonna step.
Well,
like
I want an
to,
activity that you love to do.
Yeah.
And then an activity that you don't love to do.
Cool.
So let's just figure out, if everybody can come up with an activity, then we'll choose which one to try to play with. That way you don't have to choose the person. Activity that you love to do and one that you don't particularly love to do. But you have to do it. Activity that you love to do and that you don't love to do.
I'm looking around for props.
You who?
I'm looking for props, like for
Props?
Well, there's a keyboard down there
Yeah.
for typing on. I don't know if I love that or don't love that, but that's what I do most of my day.
Most of your day.
Yeah. How about emptying the water tank out of the dehumidifier?
Is that something you
I definitely don't enjoy doing.
you don't enjoy it?
Not much.
Right. Well, we're talking from an Alexander point of view right now. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to empty the water. I come down, I look at it, and I said, no, I don't want to do it right now. And I wait. And sometimes I look at it and go, get it done now. Sometimes I look at it, what should be done right now in order for something else not to happen. So there are all kinds of reasons around it. It's an
Right.
issue that has to be resolved. And we're talking about use of self. Then we are going into an activity and we're using ourselves well to accomplish the nature of this activity. Okay? I've been watching, because they pop up, Olympic divers, like you go off a diving board. And it's interesting because they pick women and they have the woman wear as flimsy a bikini as possible. So that like, you're seeing a lot of cheek. And so they draw you into it, but they're focusing on that. But then you watch the person. Then you take yourself away from that. Okay, this is advertising. You know, I don't, or child, queer art. But then you watch the person. And the person is establishing a connection with themselves, the board, and the water. And they're beautifully done. I mean, they're beautifully done. Sometimes they do a handstand, sometimes they do bong, bong, sit down bong, stand up bong, and then flip, you know. And the whole of the thing is absolutely beautiful. And I know from having done things like that when I was a lot younger, that you cannot separate quality use because they're using themselves in such a beautiful way. Straight Alexander, head nut. Can't separate it from what they're going through mentally and emotionally. And you can see all of it coming together. So you could look at the water thing as pure use, which is what Alexander did. And you would perform it with grace and aplomb, and you would have a certain sense of demeanor as you did all of it. And not jumping all over yourself doing it. And that's fine. But the choice that led you to go there is equally as important.
Well, and for me, there's a degree of resentment about it because I'm the only one in the house who will do it. So when I see it, I think, okay.
Yeah. And that's
No
why
one
we
did
never
this.
got a dog. Because they all wanted a dog, but I knew that I was the only person in the house going to take care of the dog. Because I took care of the whole goldfish, and I took care of the hamsters, and I took care of, everything. And,
Yeah, so definitely like emptying
Did
the.
you veto the dog?
Huh?
Did you veto the dog?
I vetoed the dog. Yeah. I'll take me for a walk. So that's what I'm talking about. So the thing with that is, can you get it out without spilling it? That's the issue.
Well, that's pure use.
Well, let's just watch it and see if it's pure use. Because for me, it's not pure use. When I do it, it's a combination of use, and I don't want to spill it. I really don't want to spill it. Because I've had 3 calamities in this room, and I don't want to remember. We can do that.
Okay.
All right, we're going to watch him empty the water.